Yo, Big Perp, been a minute. Red, long time no see. I was so pale, I was thinking about changing my name to White. But thanks to Mario, I'm good as red. So, I heard you got a letter from Piper. Something about how if flowers bloom here, we could all meet again. Yeah, I planted the seed he got too. He sent two, I mean. And lo and behold, we got a couple of sprouters. I can't wait until we get some flowers blooming in this pot. You know, hearing from Piper really takes me back to the old days. It's funny, I remember one time, way back before I knew Piper all that well. Field day was coming up, and I was trying to get in shape. And so I was working out, and I ran into Piper. He did his little foo-foo-foo laugh, and I figured he was making fun of me, which made me train even harder. I trained like crazy. And then the field day race comes, and it turns out that my training was all for nothing. I'm running in last place the whole time. And when we get close to the finish line, Piper's in the lead, and he just falls down all of a sudden, tripping everyone but me. Seemed kind of fishy, so after I won, I asked Piper if he fell on purpose to let me win. But Piper just got this look on his face like, nah man, and started laughing. And that was really how our friendship started. And I still think he fell down and tripped everyone else so I could win. Welcome back for some more Paper Mario Color Splash. The last part, which I think is guaranteeingly going to be a long one. We have recovered a big red paint star from the Koopaling named Morton, and we were able to figure out who was letting Morton take charge of that. Now, if we talk to this paint star again, it will let us see that scene again. Mario, you can count on our support at all times as you quest for the missing paint stars. If you are ever low on paint, simply strike the edge of our fountain with your hammer. Cut again soon. Our memories are also a valuable resource, so please feel free to revisit them anytime you need. Once you have recovered and connected all of our memories, hopefully we can make sense of everything that has happened. Yeah, like I said, I can replay these scenes, and I said I was going to replay them all in chronological order, if I can remember. Would you like to see my memories? Because this is going backwards from what it's like, because that was the end scene of what happened to Bowser and got him all covered in black paint. But it's just that. Soon enough, I'm going to do a painful grind. And now you get to hear some themes. Instead of it being just a boring old theme of do 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 do. It just progresses through the themes as well. Now we're going to Sunglow Ridge. And I'm gonna cut soon because, like I said, I'm doing 2 videos in one. Like before. The gate has been restored. Look at that, Mario. You see what I mean by the power of paint? The big paint star did all of this by itself. Now the Scarlet Gate is as good as new. It will open, I think. Yep. It's going to lead us to the next path ahead. Alright, we're in. The sort of funny thing as well as what is something else that makes our attack buff obvious. You're going to love it. I smell another paint star around here somewhere. Let's go find it. It's going to be a big venture. I had this song stuck in my head. You want some of this, pretty boy? I'll slap that mustache off your face. Mario, your preemptive hammer and jump strikes will grow even more powerful every time you find a big paint star. If an enemy is weak enough, you might be able to just instantly squash them with your hammer and not have to battle at all. Goodbye. That was the obvious tutorial there. I loved it. I love this theme. It's sort of nostalgic to me. Oh, thank you for rescuing me from that tree and repainting me, Mario. Those slurping lunatics chased me up this tree and then drained all my color. They've ruined trees for me forever. You can hammer this patch of grass as well to be able to get some more paint. I don't want to battle the Spiny because there's no use for it. Got a new card, Iron Jump, which I don't quite remember much about. I do know what it does. I'm just saying I don't remember much about it for something later. So the Iron Jump enables you to stomp on spiked enemies. Just make sure you do big jump. And also you're seeing an unfurl thing here. Try hitting the log with the unfurl hammer. Sort of like Billboard. Ugh, I just came out here for a picnic, and look what happened. I miss the days of plentiful paint. When we could even bathe in paint if we wanted. Please, Mario, find our precious paint stars as soon as possible. Screw it. I'm gonna show off the Iron Jump because I think I can buy it too. I'm not gonna show the Kato Luck thing both because I forgot to buy it and because mainly it just doesn't feel right yet. Soon enough, I'm not gonna have to worry about getting every excellent attack. But I've gotten so used to getting excellent attacks, so it's like new nature. You can see how annoying these Spinies are. It makes one wish that you were able to do this battle and need the enemy card for them, but it's not quite necessary. Oh no, I need that. And there, I still have enough time. You can obviously tell what this is going to be like. It's a log ridge. That's why it's called Sunglow Ridge. I'm gonna make sure there's no colorless spots. Oh, I definitely missed one. It's a good thing I made sure. One-Eye Hammer times 3. Hopefully I'm not missing any more because I don't want to go back to that grass. And I remembered I was battle heavy before. Now I'm trying to avoid these Spinies because we already got their card. Wow. Soon enough I'm going to end up buying some battle cards as well. Oh no. I remember this part. You know, it's awfully quiet around here. That's never good. I've got a really bad feeling about this, Mario. The last time I felt this way, I caught someone mixing eggshell and flat paints. Do you realize how... Bansai Bill, and this is not the only time you'll see one. Did you see that? Some kind of missile just landed in those faraway hills. Step on it, Mario. Now the theme is this the entire time. Now I'm gonna purposely battle this Goomba. Because of seeing if I get its battle card, because I don't have its battle card yet. Every new enemy I see, like I've said before, I'm going to write it down in my notes and check on it. meaning check mark it. Alright, so I'm gonna use a worn out hammer and a worn out jump. Because that's how weak these guys are. Sort of funny that I don't think I'm gonna be using that many mushrooms. I'm gonna count how many mushrooms I get, because I remembered I only used one for the museum. I didn't use it for healing. There's the green shy guys, the ones I missed the cards for, so obviously I'm gonna battle them all. Yeah. I'm gonna battle them all and see if I get the card. Ah, and then you show up. This is gonna be easy. If it's the memorizing one, I got that. Oh, it's not. I'm gonna knock this guy straight out of the park. Making sure I'm not missing any colorless spots. Just wanted to make sure it wasn't that kind of tree. Of course, even this is like mini green blots. Ah, screw it. Whoops, that was a waste. Just making slight. Whoa, that's a new enemy. This is a Sniffit, obviously. Sniffing yellow slurp guy. So these guys are, like I said, for the obvious part, they are new enemies. They are also very tough. Except for not really. Now I'm messing up my excellence again. Only showing the enemies that actually are new. Oh, wait. What's the point of this? Oh, I see. There's gonna be an unfurl hammer to deal with. And then there's also this colorless tree, colorless segment of bridge. Aha, there it is. Not doing that yet because of this. Ah, I didn't want your card, Spiny. I wanted the guy next to you. Definitely sure there's no colorless spots anywhere around here. So this is obviously the land of unfurling. Ha! I just wanted to cut that out. Oh, right, I was gonna cut. Gosh darn it. Well, if there's a save block in the next area, then I'm going there. If not, then I'm just cutting. It doesn't look like it. Well, I'm cutting then. This doesn't look like much, though. And also, where does this pipe lead? I actually don't remember. Ugh, something smells terrible around here. Like paint mixed with, stinkier paint or something. It's coming from over there somewhere. Let's go check it out. two funny things. One, for me coming back, I didn't eat yet. Two, this part is, well, saying I didn't eat yet for the terms of the time, but well, yeah, 622 on the Wii U, really 709 it for me, so that's why I said that the Switch is more accurate than this system. But mainly, the funny part about how long this part is, because of me trying to do 40-minute videos every time, is most likely that one part would be cut off abruptly for me when I defeat an enemy or something like that. Like when I battle an enemy, that's most likely the end part. And the reason why is because of me trying to record this in 40 minutes, and if it ends off abruptly, that's sort of because of me collecting a paint star early. Like if I collect it in 30 minutes, then that won't really count for me ending the video, because if I did half-hour videos, this would end up being more than 100 parts long, and I don't want to record it for an hourly deal. And that's why I decided on 40 minutes. But I know this is going to last me a very short time. Invisible! Also, this seems like something, but it's nothing. This seems like something, but it's actually something. I didn't know. I actually forgot there were invisible blocks in this game. This is a battle card that's actually very hard to time, called the spin jump. I'm not gonna put it on my iron jump side of the notes, only because I'm pretty sure there are such things as what I'm going to say in my notes. So the spin jump is pretty much the same as an iron jump, but harder to time. It's like a hammer. Spin jump. Just saying a lot on my notes. Doing it in a smaller letter too. Darn it, I got... Aha! Do it right there. Iron jump. Yeah, there's nothing. There's the Goomba. Going to just beat you like that. Because there's multiple opportunities for a Goomba to have a battle card. Mario, I was running for my life when they drained my color. Thanks for saving me. I'm going to continue running for my life now. Ah! Then do that for yellow. Complete the hexagon. Except for it's a pentagon, not a hexagon. Got another iron jump. You get more spin jumps, just right now it's looking like that's not much of a case. I knew it. Man, what's with this place? First the stinky paint, now a faulty ramp. What's next? Improper soil slopes? These enemies are weak. And yet again, there is another unfurl. Because yes, that's what this log is. Green snippet. I forgot there were those too. Gosh darn it. Because there's those kinds of things too. I'm actually gonna battle alongside the Spiny. Because then the Spiny is gonna defend. Instead of me being struck. Ow! I forgot there was a wall there. I'm getting pretty good at the thing. Hoping that I'm not missing any colorless spots. I always love to check. Oh, yep. This was exactly what I imagined. I just thought that the ground was sand instead of water. The logs are rolling down. Makes it hard to purify the thing. And if you get run over by it, I'll show you what happens. I think you take 5 damage, but it might not be 5. That's a new thing as well, the frog suit. And this is the only kind of card there is. There's no big, it's just a frog suit. And I think what it does is it increases your jumping power. I'm gonna double check. It allows you to jump over enemy attacks completely if executed well. Lasts until you take damage. So it's not my favorite battle card. I thought it enhances your jumping power, but it actually doesn't. I'll show you how much damage these things deal soon, just not yet. Oh, never mind. Now you know, it's 8. Soon enough, these logs will stop rolling. Ow! I even had a game over against these logs before. That's how insane it was. You're going to see the cause of this. Yeah. This would have been the perfect time to use it. I could just use a replica, but it doesn't feel the same. So instead I'm going to do this. Actually, I'm going to see. Hammer times 2 is what I'm doing. Gosh darn it. What a hammer times 3 now! Not enough these worn out cards are going to be useful again. For a silly reason. Two toads. Our sawmill was attacked. Those guys better not have rolled our logs around it or had any fun with them at all. Prepare to see a rumor-based thing here. While I was lying there color drained, I had the most terrible nightmare. I dreamed that this bad guy named Wart took over our log factory. Was the whole thing really a dream? I really wished Wart came back, because Wart only appeared in one game, Super Mario Bros. 2. There you go. It was that easy. It was just hard when you go on your way up. Hoping I didn't miss a colorless spot behind that bush. I'm gonna double check actually. And I'm gonna heal as well. Managed to get a couple of new battle cards. And now we get to see what this is. It's worse than I ever could have imagined. Everything has been painted black. Remember this ominous theme for way later. That thing that fell from the sky must have been a bomb full of black paint. I got a really bad feeling about this. This is terrible. The bomb must have exploded with that black paint. He doesn't warn you about what happens if you step on it. And even I know what happens if you step on it. 30 damage. Mario, are you okay? You can't touch the black paint. Aw. This stuff is beyond toxic. Whatever you do, don't touch it. I'm sorry. I should have warned you. I need to make this right. Would you, mind closing your eyes for a sec? Okay, you can open your eyes now. Have a theory about what happened. Alright, now let's never speak of this again. My honest thinking of what happened was that Huey somehow managed to put all of that black paint inside his can. Don't know why, but it's what I'm thinking. Look, there's a mini paint star I must have originally smelled. Onward! Now the theme came back. Now we're going to be able to hear a theme that I actually really enjoy. Spiny. Hint. Not gonna bow this Spiny. Yep, I knew it. It's just the poles. That's one. That's two. And again, I don't want to battle these guys because I've already gotten their battle cards. There's the unfurl block right there, but it's all to the curiosity on how you are able to get there. And there's that hole that the Shy Guy went down. I don't see any colorless spots, so let's go down this hole and let me turn off my mic so that you can enjoy this wonderful theme. It was just that. I don't think slurp sniffets matter. I can't speak. I don't think slurp sniffets matter. But that's just what I'm thinking, and I'm using a worn out hammer times 3. I chose wrong. I only took care of 3 of the 5 enemies. So it completely healed their HP, as you saw. I'm going to use a worn out jump times 3. And it's... oh, it did. But the Sniffets are stronger than the Shy Guys. That was another new enemy, so I showed that whole scene. Pound this to get the unfurl block. But... pound the... I wasted my paint. Pound this to have your way open. It's so easy. What are you supposed to do? Oh. Well, it doesn't show yet. I think I might know the solution to that. If I'm remembering, you have to go all the way up to the tree, but I might be wrong. It's not that. It's not this. Oh, it's a sign. I actually forgot it was a sign. So yeah, it was a false lead. I actually completely forgot. Then there's this, which I think is a cutout trick. Yep, it is. And that one's gonna be another cut of the cutout. Yeah. And there we go. I hope I didn't miss anything. I actually didn't check. And if I did, then I will have to cut until I find that spot. Something tells me I did miss one. Because you usually know me. I end up missing one. Now we are being led to a certain facility of some sort. Oh yeah, I did it. And now we are being led to a mysterious thing in the Rochambeau tournament. I've decided on what I'm doing. Before I do the Port Prisma deal, I'm going to the next stage. There's a lot to do in Port Prisma because of what has happened, but I'm going to Chateau Chanterelle because you will be shocked. But that stage, in my opinion, is the shortest stage in the game. Because you can already see this star here. And there are no colorless spots. I'm dead wrong. Silly me. This is the professor's house. The professor studies fossils and other really old things. He's what's known as an old rock in the parlance of his field. Something tells me I know what the next big paint star is going to be, but I'm dead wrong on that. I actually don't know what the next big paint star is for the color, even though I could have sworn it was one color, but I might be wrong. It might be the other. I don't remember. Welcome back, Professor. I've arranged your blue boxes just the way you like it. Oh, sorry. Oh, you're not the professor. Can I help you? I'm not sure. I think maybe we need to talk to the professor. See, we're looking for missing paint stars, and it's kind of a long story, but we can see one of them from the professor's front yard. Are the paint stars extremely old? Because the professor is mostly interested in very old things. You know, fossils, ruins, some stuff like that. Well, and his princess. He's definitely obsessed with his princess. That reminds me, the professor is on the walk in Mondo Woods with Princess. But he's gone. He's been gone so long. I'm actually getting a little worried. Should I do something? Organize a search party? No. My first instinct, it was correct. I'll just wait passively in a corner and hope for the best. So yeah, now I know what paint star to collect first, because if you collect the wrong one, you have to come back here again to collect the other one. And what one I want to collect is the green one, which is all the way to the back, and it will take the longest to get. The other paint star is actually sort of simple to get. Now, here I'm going to actually put on the bottom corner how many mushroom cards I have, because at some point I'm going to sell them. I have 3 1-up mushrooms, which is ridiculous. I don't think I need any of the 1-ups because they are useless. And then I have, how many mushrooms? Yep, I have 69 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mushrooms. So this pipe, I think, leads to one of them. Gotta double check. Nope, that's the orange one, and I don't want that. I think I don't want that. Do I really? Let's turn it. Check. And there is the paint star, and there's a cutout thing too. But first I'm gonna repaint this. Go back here and talk to you. This is Baby Princess's Cuddle Palace. The professor insists that I call it that. He's docked my pay for not saying it. You can see that obviously Princess is something special, which is the professor and the chain chomp, which looks so freaking cute. Aw, that tickles. Too cute. Learning her first trick. Yep, Princess is actually his pet chain chomp. Also, I just missed out on something, but I don't know if it was what I was thinking of. Do I hammer that thing or not? How does he get any work done with this giant spike on his desk? Oh, so yeah, that is something you need for a little bit into the journey. Now we're doing this. Gotta double check on something. For one thing, there's this. The plunger replica. And this. This is one of my most favorite things. It's so silly what it does. But this is the piggy bank thing. There's only one way to get the coins out of this bad boy. Break it. This one's completely obvious for what to do, and yet I'm still recording this. So like I said, this paint star is actually what you need to collect. The orange one is actually meant to be collected later, so I'm getting this first. You can collect them both, but I prefer not doing that yet. Now to make sure I actually 100%ed this, because if I didn't, then that will just be done later. Mondo Woods. Doing that next time. Yay! Next time, next time in Paper Mario Color Splash, we're doing some things in Port Prisma, and then we are going to go onwards to the Rochambeau Temple, because in the Rochambeau Temple there's a new opponent awaiting us. See you guys then.